Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way because I am going to use the pasta attachment today. This is how I'm going to get the ruffles. This you can get at Bed Bath & Beyond. Let you see, it's straight right here. Do not submerge in water. You can use your towel to wash it off, but most of the time, yeah, there's finger marks on here from shortening. Can't be helped, but it's clean. Okay, you're going to open it up to its widest setting. It clicks when you hit a notch, so it keeps notching. So I'm going to start at my widest setting. I don't need all this fondant right now. So I'm going to make this into my... I'm dusting it with cornstarch on here because I'm going to use it with my stainless steel roller, and it will stick to the roller, not the mat. Okay? Yes. Large size. Okay, now I need my gloves off. And I want to widen this out. See, I'm not using the handles. I get better grip by pushing on it. I don't want to go wide. This is like 6 inches, so I don't want to go wider than it is, or I'll have to cut it off. And the longer you make it, the harder it is to control it. Now these ruffles are going to overlap a little bit, but you can hide them with the technique I'm going to show you. And I am going to dust this across like this. So I'm going to take this edge off right now. All right, you ready? It should just grab it and go. Gets loud, but it automatically measures it. Perfect thickness. And I'm going to go pretty thin. When it starts getting thinner, it goes through faster. I'm at a number 2 on this one. Each pasta machine is different, so you just got to know your measurements on thickness. Okay, this is a 3. Okay, get that out of your way. So this was my 1, this is my 2, and this is my 3. All right?
Is that the thickness?
That's the thickness. I'm just going to a 3 because I'm going to ruffle this a little bit more. Now, where did I put my tool? There it is. I'm sure you've seen this little tool before. This is the one that can be made into different shapes and sizes and stuff. That was just on the bottom. Okay, it's a ribbon cutter. And there's different tips for it. One will do a dotted, serrated. There's a wavy one. And then there's just a straight one. So I took and put a wavy and a straight one on here. And I set it for like an inch, inch and a quarter. So I'm going to take it and put it down here. And I want the wavy side for a reason. When I ruffle it, I'm going to use the wavy side. So easiest thing is to use it in the middle with your fingers and let it roll. Okay. We're not going to get this all done within this hour, but you're going to see it, and then you'll be able to see the whole thing on the rest of the video when they get it released. But you'll get the idea of what's going on. Okay, so my excess is going to go back in here because I don't want it to dry out. I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes.
Let me know when you want some questions. I've got a handful of questions for you.
Go ahead.
Is that mat considered food safe?
Because I'm using it for food safe, we don't know if it is or not. But I know that there are some, Chris Russum, who is Let Them Eat Cake in Costa Mesa, he has the same mat sitting at the base of his sheeter. And since it's used strictly for it, I don't see why not. And he's on TV, so I'm going to grab my pedal board so that you guys can see what I want to do now.
Okay. And if you don't have one of those pasta attachments, you can use like a hand crank pasta
Use
machine.
the hand crank. You want it exact. Don't try and do it without using a pasta machine. It won't be thick and it'll be inconsistent. Push yourself to be consistent, okay?